Interesting news on CTV News. Group shocked by minister's approach to inquiry into Nova Scotia mass murder. I'm going to grab a quick swig of water here. But a coalition of groups devoted to eliminating gender-based violence across Canada is urging Ottawa and Nova Scotia to refrain from using restorative justice approach for a promised inquiry into the mass killing that claimed 22 lives in Maritime Province. So there's a letter. It says, we were shocked to see media reports that the launch of an inquiry into April 2020 massacre in Nova Scotia was being held up by an attempt to graft a restorative approach on traditional federal provincial public inquiry. Restorative justice is a process that focuses on addressing harm caused by crime by offering those involved, victims, offenders, and public officials, the opportunity to meet and discuss healing and reparation outside the regular criminal justice system. Public outcry for an inquiry, so it was meant for women's shelters, according to the letter. The public outcry for an inquiry was not a demand to have discrete groups of affected individuals participate in a series of private meetings. The families and individuals who lost loved ones as a result of this massacre, the women and children who are subject to misogynistic violence every day in Canada, and the Canadian public traumatized by the mass killings are entitled to the full and public justice of an inquiry that ensures public accessibility, public accountability, and transparency. Unfortunately, a restorative approach without a proper transparent approach would mean a lack of accountability from the system, which is very upsetting. So that was said by Deepa Matu, Executive Director of Barbara Scheifer Commemorative Clinic in Toronto, specialized counseling and legal clinic for women experiencing violence. But yeah, so I guess a lot of people are kind of upset over that whole thing, which I can't blame them. And then McLean's, who we've been keeping up with for most of the good news here. Paul Wells, there's no excuse for anything but a public independent inquiry, and the powerful forces now calling for action cannot be ignored. Crazy, but it makes sense. There's obviously an ongoing RCMP investigation into what actually happened in terms of the shooting, Justin Trudeau said on June 25th. The last time someone, Maclean's reporter Nick Taylor-Versey, asked him about the April mass murder in Nova Scotia. There are many questions about the role of domestic violence, about the situation where the shooter was able to get his hands on police vehicles and kit. There are many larger questions, and we are working with the government of Nova Scotia to ensure a process whereby those questions get answered for the families, for the communities, for Canadians across the country. And we certainly hope to have things to announce in coming days. Crazy.
So it sounds like they ain't doing shit and they ain't gonna do shit.
Yeah, exactly. So far, lip service. But yeah, as we know from the other thing, the RCMP said, we can't release more information because it'll compromise investigations. We know this guy was an undercover agent. So anything more they say, other officers might get shot. Yeah, which
our other undercover agents might also commit massacres. So
exactly. We don't want to.
Can't know.
We don't want to give you any of the warning signs of a coming massacre. So deal the fuck with it. Just fucking shut up. We'll figure it out. we did it. We just don't know how to tell you, okay?
You don't understand. We were protecting the community.
Yeah, exactly. So crazy. So yeah, the whole restorative justice is ridiculous. You can find the letter from the McLean's on the McLean's thing, actually, if you want to click through to the full article. But yeah, let's see what the thing ends off with here. I know Justin Trudeau is distracted by the nonstop absurdities of his family's assorted moonlighting ventures. I've heard some folks believe he had COVID, which I wouldn't be surprised because his wife had it.
Yeah. I'd be surprised if he didn't have it.
Yeah, exactly. That'd be more surprising. but just get it done so you can get back to work.
Hmm.
And yeah, so anyways, that should not matter. This country cannot wait forever on a decision by a compromised prime minister who cannot make decisions. Canada has justice minister with the authority to determine the scope and nature of judicial inquiries. Nova Scotia has a federal minister with a mandate to promote the province's interests at the cabinet table. Unfortunately, the justice minister is David Lametti, and the province's voice in cabinet is Bernadette Jordan, and neither has had anything to say about any of this in 3 months. One day, both will find their federal political careers behind them. Will their Instagram accounts keep them warm as they ponder what they could have done with the time the voters gave them? This guy's pretty anti-government, or maybe he's just anti these particular politicians, but I can't blame him if he's scared. If scared of getting shot. Oh, you scared? Scared of getting mass shot? Condolences to the families that were all shot. Like, they definitely deserve to know, but the rest of us, we don't deserve to know shit.
Yeah,
It's fucking. This guy's an
we're
undercover agent.
entitled.
That would be like the police being like, "Yeah, we did a crazy. We're gonna tell you how we killed Bin Laden." Like, you didn't even get to see Bin Laden. They probably didn't even. They just burned some old shoeboxes in a fucking.
Yeah.
Burned a fucking military guy who they shot.
They were just like,
questions.
we're pretty sure he's dead.
Yeah.
we
Looks like Bin
carpet
Laden.
bombed the whole of Afghanistan. I mean, the guy's dead.
Yeah. Whoever we shot looked awfully lot like him.
Yeah.
That's like if somebody shot white people from like Asia, they'd be like, yeah, it looked like him.
Yeah.
His skin was white, his hair was dark.
He was tall and
Yeah.
he had blonde hair and blue eyes.
Yeah. He was ugly motherfucker. That was one ugly motherfucker. That would be all they had to say. Oh, but skin is so beautiful. Not like ugly black skin.
What the fuck?
You know how racist those Asian people are.
Sometimes.
Yeah, all the time.
Only the racist ones.
Only the racist ones. The CCP.
Yeah, only the mainlanders.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm loving all you island Asians.
Yeah, I think they're just like as bad as us white people, where they're like jealous of the skin color and big schlongs and athleticism. Because Chinese people are so small, they're like scared of giant penises. like the guys especially are like, no, you cannot date black guy. we cannot afford the health insurance premium increase. Or some other racist shit that they'd say. Probably much worse, let's be honest. So that beat his own children.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not expecting anything to come out of this. This guy's lucky he's got a platform. So do we. I'm not gonna bother asking for some bullshit like that though. Like, yeah, of course. Like they're gonna tell us what undercover agents were up to, shooting everybody up, and then they ban assault rifles the next day. Yep.
Yeah.
Who knows what the fuck was going on, but it was just pretty fucking convenient. But hey, I don't know the answers. I just ask the questions and find the research to regurgitate to y'all. But yeah, that was this week's pod for the big news though. It's basically just that cannabis compound that's stronger than